So 5-2 is addition and subtraction of polynomials. There's only a few things that I have to talk about from 5-1, and I'll just talk about them as we go through the lesson. So we have our example 1. And we are going to simplify this polynomial. We have 3x cubed plus 4x squared minus 7x minus 2. And we're going to subtract the other polynomial, which is negative 7x cubed plus 2x squared minus 1. All right, a polynomial is anything that can be written as a term or in terms of variables multiplied together and then added to another polynomial or another term. So you can have one term, like a polynomial with one term, it's called a monomial, and now we're adding some monomials together. And so the biggest thing that you have to know is that this is called a term, because I'll say to combine like terms. And like terms are things that have the same variable with the same degree. All right, so we have the first, there's a few ways that you can look at this, and you can do it any which way you want. I'm going to show you that I feel the easiest way to look at these. And so I'm going to rewrite this first polynomial, which is 3x cubed plus 4x squared minus 7x minus 2. And because we have so many other terms, I'm going to line them up with the like terms. And these ones we only have one variable, but it does help when there's multiple variables. Because it has x cubed, it has to have an x cubed to be a like term. So this one is the like term of it. So I'm going to line it up with the one that we're talking about. So we have minus 7x, and we're going to be subtracting this polynomial. So minus 7x cubed plus 2x squared. I don't have any x's, so I'm going to not put anything there, minus 1. So all I did was line it up and lined up the like terms just so you can see what like terms look like. Does anybody know what we have to do with this negative? What's going to happen to all the signs? They're going to change, yep. So I'm going to change them. So this was negative, so it's going to be a positive. It's positive, so now it's a negative. And over here, that was a negative, and now it's positive. And then you simply add down. So we have 10x cubed minus 2x squared minus 7x, and then we have minus my 1. Oh, just wait. Oh, yep, thank you. Yep. Sorry, yep. You're right. See, good thing you guys are paying attention. The other thing you want to do is once your answer is done, the only thing else you have to do is make sure your degree and a degree of a polynomial is either your exponent or your exponents added together are in descending order. So this degree is 3, 2, 1, and none. So this is in descending order. So we are done. All right. Anybody not have it? All right. Example 2. It's a little long one, so if you write big, you might want to write a little bit smaller. So we have y cubed minus 7x to the fourth, y to the fourth. So we have that polynomial. And we are going to add it to the polynomial, which is negative 10 x to the 4th y cubed plus 6y cubed plus my 4x to the 4th y to the 4th. Why? Because. And we have the last one minus the polynomial. This is our only last example, so you're going to be okay. Minus the polynomial x to the 4th y cubed plus 6x to the 4th y to the 4th. Alright, so write that down, and we'll, the reason because we have to be able to make sure we understand what like terms are and things like that, so.
I think this will get us there.
Hope so. Okay, so I'll read it so you can check yours. I'll read it to you so you can check yours, and I'll check mine while I read it. So we have y cubed minus 7x to the 4th y to the 4th plus the polynomial negative 10x to the 4th y cubed plus 6y cubed plus 4x to the 4th y to the 4th minus x to the 4th y to the 3rd plus 6x to the 4th y to the 4th. Alright. When, like I said, what I would do is I would line up your polynomials. So the first polynomial I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one down. So I have y cubed minus my 7x to the 4th y to the 4th. And I kind of did it out in the middle so that I'll have room on either side that I need. You want to bring down this polynomial so that it lines up with which ones are like terms. So we have here a negative 10x to the 4th y to the 3rd. Do we have anything down here like that? Yeah. It has to have x to the 4th y to the 3rd. No, it has to be the exact thing. So is there an x to the 4th y to the 3rd down here? Yeah. No. This is different. This has the 4 and a 4. This has a 4 and a 3. To be like terms, it has to be the exact same thing. So John, is this the same as this?
No. No.
No, because this is a 4 and a 3, and this is a 4 and a 4. So it's not the same. To be like terms, they have to be exactly the same. So this is not. So I'm going to just bring it off. You can put it behind it or wherever, but I'm just going to bring it over here. So I have negative 10 x to the 4th y to the 3rd. Then we have, the next one is 6y cubed. Now that's the same, right? So now we're going to add 6y cubed. So then we have x to the 4th, y to the 4th. That's exactly the same. So I'm going to go plus 4x to the 4th, y to the 4th. Now you can switch the signs now or later, it doesn't matter, but this is minusing all of this, so that means you can, however you want to do it. I'll just bring it down so that you guys can see it. So we have x to the 4th, y to the 3rd, that's the same as this one. And this one we have 6x to the 4th, y to the 4th, which is the same as this one. Now wait for you guys to look at it and see if there's any questions yet. The only last thing we have to do is, since this is a minus and you're minusing the whole thing, we have to switch the signs. Yep, so I'm going to go to that's plus, so that's a minus now. This is a minus, and now I can add down. I have negative 10 minus 1 is a negative 11. X to the 4th, y to the 3rd. How many y cubes do I have? I have 7. I have 1 plus 6 gives me 7. That's a y. That's a horrible y, but that's a y. And then we have negative 7 plus 4, so it's negative 3, plus a negative 6 gives me negative 9, x to the 4th, y to the 4th. We have to look to see, is our polynomial, because this is our polynomial, in descending degree. We have to look. If I go and you add your exponents, what is this? That's your 7. This degree of this term is 3, and we have a degree of 8. So which one is our highest one?
8.
The 8. So this one has to go first. All right? So we have negative 9 x to the 4th, y to the 4th, minus 11. Oh, and then the next one would be 7. So that would be x to the 4th, y to the 3rd, and then the lowest one is our 7, or is our 3, 7y cubed. So we have degree of 8, 7, and 3. So it's in descending order. So there's our answer. Questions?